I've missed you.
You have? I don't think so. I've been watching your feed and you've been up to all sorts.
God, no. I've just flown in from Oman, so it's nice that we're doing this quick and lovely. How are you? How you been?
I'm good. I mean, should we sort of quickly go on to what we're talking about today?
I know, but I just wanted to say that I've had so many really lovely messages about it, so I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yes.
Actually, anyway, so we're talking about ending fast fashion today, but whilst we're talking about fashion, I also have been having quite a few comments about asking about what we're wearing.
Oh.
I didn't really think about that, but apparently, some people
darling,
like what we're wearing.
Well.
Today I'm wearing a regional designer called Rumami and some ELV denim.
Oh, today I'm wearing some, these are Hermes pants, and this is
Hermes,
just, this is a very old Valentino shirt.
Darling. And jewellery, I am a
jewellery.
Bil Arabi girl and an Amani girl too. And I love a bit of the gold souk and all these jingle jangles. I'm sorry, but I have to always wear them because they're keepsakes from when I was a kid.
Me, I've got Louis Moret, my favourite necklace that
We
I
do
always
love
wear.
Louis.
And my Suzanne Callan, the bracelets,
Oh,
the bracelets,
she's
the
great.
necklace. I'm always adorned in her. And of course, Cartier. There has to be Cartier.
This is quite a big topic, ending fast fashion.
Oh, gosh. And it's one I'm
Fast
so passionate
fashion.
about.
I don't know. I think it's become bigger and bigger, like particularly through COVID, right?
I just like to say, if I become violent about this, you can just hit me because I
might have to hold you down, not hit you.
I mean, I just can't.
I mean, we saw a lot. I think the reason why COVID kind of hit, because everything went on a pause, and then we saw the true impact visually of what happens if we're a bit
These
kinder.
landfills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything from we should touch on like what should we be striving for? Can we finish the trend of fast fashion? Where does it come from? Will society or the sort of new generations force these brands to shut? This new consumerism is all consuming. There's just so much to talk about. So where's all the surplus going?
Sadly, going into landfills. But let me just tell you, everything is in our hands. That just came to me. Everything is in our hands. We have to stop wanting it, buying it, thinking that everything new is always just better. Social media has driven this, I think. Nobody wants to be seen wearing the same outfit twice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's all it is.
It's about quality, not quantity. But we seem to have forgotten that thread somewhere down the line.
But if you think about it, look at the back in the day, from your mother, your grandmother. They bought one thing that was quality and wore it and made it last, right? It was always buy the best that you can. I don't know where that changed.
And actually there was a lot about alterations.
Yes.
And sharing. So, I mean, my mum came from quite a big family. She also came from uncles and family, and mum came from a retail background. Actually, they had huge department stores. But it was very much, their wardrobes were about key. They'd think about each season what they would buy that would fit in with what they already have and where the gaps were. But we don't really think about that now. We just think about a whole new outfit, what we're going to wear this Friday night, or whatever it might be. So, like...
For me, it's just become without thinking, you know what I mean? You're just buying and just buying for the sake of buying. You finish work, you go buy an outfit, it's a new outfit, you throw it away, you don't keep it. It's and I'm not saying this, please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that everybody should go out and buy Hermes and Chanel and Valentino, no. What I'm saying is, don't fall into the trap. And I'm going to name a few brands like this Shane or whatever, and these Primark. You're buying things. You have to think about it. If they can sell you a T-shirt for $5,
Or less than $5.
or less, how much are they paying that person, that child, to make it? Where are the ethics? Where are your humanity? You want to care about the environment as well? It doesn't do it any well. They don't sell everything, so it has to go back into the landfill.
Yes, ma'am.
And how are they feeding these people? What are they paying them? I mean, there has to be heart in this. It can't just be about, okay, I want a white T-shirt that's going to fall apart in the wash in 2 or 3 washes.
I mean, I think our generation, because we didn't really have, brands like this, it was about education.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you look at the younger generations, even my son's age, he's 7, the sort of alphas, they are fully aware of what's going on, how to be kind to the environment. It's a priority for them, right?
Yeah.
So we have to bridge that gap somehow. We have to, have some sort of self-awareness. I do think a lot of people have forgotten post-COVID what we felt during that time. So
COVID ruined a lot of things. It did as well.
Yeah.
And it brought a lot of things to the highlight. But I don't want to attribute just that to it, because I think we were already in this huge fast fashion, it's like a snowball, right? It just got this snowball effect. So we had social media and, you've got influencers and wannabe influencers all dressing, all showing. That's when you had also the problem with companies like Net-a-Porter, whereby people would just buy an outfit,
the shipping.
And wear it, get a picture in it, and then they'd ship it back. So, that mentality of I have to be seen to be wearing something new, then led to, okay, I'll go to these cheaper places, I'll buy an outfit, accessorize it, and it doesn't matter if I throw it away, right?
Yeah.
I mean, an outfit costs £20. Throw it away. You spend more on coffee these days.
But where did our creativity go? I mean, part of my love of fashion is the styling aspect of it.
Yeah.
When you can put certain pieces together and make it look like a whole new outfit.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to wear the same designer top. Even when you wear the same designer top, it looks terrible. You have to put your own spin on it. But Nez, we're talking about fashion that is disposable. We have got to get this out of our heads, that we should just, okay, never mind, it only costs $5 or only costs $10, let's throw it away. And I'm not saying that, okay, you should never buy from the Zaras of this world. I mean, Zara's trying to fill that middle gap at least. I mean, it's not anymore this cheap as the other brands.
Buzzword,
it's
though,
become
don't
a
you think?
buzzword, right?
Sustainability.
Yeah.
I mean, so many brands flinging around. It's like another marketing word. I don't believe a lot of the brands or the marketing. I don't believe people actually know what the word sustainability is. I design sustainability.
No, you've got these oxymorons. What is it? They got one of those Kardashian girls who's always talking about sustainability to design or do a collaboration with Boohoo or something. And we know Boohoo is the biggest, is such a fast fashion. It's so disposable. It's, guys, please, if there's one thing I ask you, if you're gonna buy a T-shirt, buy a T-shirt from a brand like James Purse, like ATM. Yes, it may cost you $50, okay? But that T-shirt is going to last you in the long run. You will be able to wear that, wash that, wear that, wash that, wear that, wash that. And trust me, these are the brands that I buy from, these T-shirts. I'm not going buying Chanel T-shirts. I have, but it's not what I wear every day. You buy ATM, you buy James Purse, you buy Frame, you buy Egolide. These are good brands, good fabrics, and they last.
I tell you why, because also the reason why you don't want the laminate, it's not, because it's not, what you mean is it's not biodegradable last time. There's so many synthetics that will never leave this planet.
Exactly. I mean, you only have to see the picture. Just please go on and look at the pictures of the landfills, the problems that we are creating for the environment. I mean, there's really no going back for that. And if you read up on plastic straws versus synthetic fabrics, you will be really shocked as to some of the results.
I love that these conversations are happening.
They have to, Nez.
They
Where are we
have
at?
to, yeah.
I mean,
but
look,
before
we're experiencing the change.
Yeah, we are experiencing the change, and we have COP28 coming up.
Yeah.
And I love that kids are asking about that. Before
Yes,
they wouldn't have known.
They wouldn't have known. They wouldn't have cared.
It'd be interesting to see what the brands do around it.
But when we were growing up, we understood quality. I don't know about in your household, but I understood quality. I understood that you bought the best things and you made them last and you took care of them.
Well, actually, it was funny. I was having a conversation with a very close friend of mine last night.
You mean you have other friends apart from me?
Oh, I'm so sorry to break your heart. But she was talking about, she was equating it to fast food, right? Mm-hmm. So you sit down, it's about thinking, it's about organization, it's about, it's really easy to get fast food. However, it's also really easy if you're organized to prepare something low cost that tastes delicious and is much better for you. And it's the cultural aspect of it as well, because you're sitting down as a family or with friends and eating it and enjoying it and relishing it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I wouldn't.
So my point is, it's about education, right? It's about sort of identifying. It's about behaviour.
Yes. So the causes for this fast fashion are really, they stem from the individual, right? It's this society's need to be fashionable, society's need now to show all these outfits, what you're wearing.
Again, it's about what we look on the outside, not what was going on in the inside.
And then you have all these aspects, but like a Primark. I will go back to Primark because I think all those shops should be shut down. I'm sorry, but they are. Why are they allowed to produce in such volumes? And we know how much goes to waste.
Well, I wouldn't mind so much if it was like a circular economy in terms of they were really giving back to where things were being manufactured and produced. However, that's not the case, right?
At all.
So I'm really into brands at the moment that think about the circular economy.
And there's a lot of brands, and there's a lot of them coming out.
And they get a lot of criticism in terms of how expensive they are. But I'll use one example, which I'm wearing today, is ELV denim, right? And it's all about upcycled fashion. And Anna, the founder and creative director, for her, yes, okay, the jeans might be a couple of hundred, even more.
Showing us your wealth there.
However, it's not about that. However, her viewpoint is that one pair of jeans that you invest in is for life. So she's saying to you, you buy these, you invest in these jeans, we're gonna build a relationship together. You can even take them back to this atelier as your body changes. You might get pregnant, you might put a bit of weight on, you might lose weight, and you can alter the way that they're made. You can alter the jeans.
No, I love that.
So that jean, I mean, it's almost like the sort of traditional couture. Yeah. And not only that, I mean, ELV denim stands for East London Vintage Denim.
So these are vintage
all the products
fabrics
are designed and produced in East London. So it really is about that circular economy and about, the carbon footprint. And she has a zero waste policy. So she reuses everything. Even in terms of like little scraps that they might have, they use it as an installation.
Fantastic.
During Fashion Week.
And there are more and more brands coming out like that as well. What I like is now that there are brands that they produce to order.
Yes.
So
and that's how they're sustainable.
In fact, I remember having a conversation with Kim Hersov, who used to own Talita, and she said that's what she would really love to do, would be something to produce to order. And I think that's a very important way to go. Sure, it's difficult because, but nowadays...
But why don't we? I mean, what's wrong with waiting?
Yeah, everybody wants instant gratification. Why do the girls just leave work and go to Zara or Primark or Shein or Pretty Little Thing on a Thursday night? Because
they don't know how to style their clothes.
They don't know how to style the clothes that they have, and everything. Okay, this is a new skirt, this is a new... And I think it gives them... I would like for people to walk away from needing new things to instill confidence in them or to make them feel prettier. I mean, honestly, this shirt I've had for, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years.
Yeah, I've got a lot of things in my wardrobe that I've had for like 20 odd years. Even actually, even some H&M, old H&M stuff.
Well, I don't think H&M stuff stands that test of time anymore.
It does. I have them in my wardrobe.
Yeah, but that's from then, not
that's
now.
From back then. Yeah,
I don't think now. I really don't think now. I mean, I have to say that, and something very strange has happened to me. I seem to buy less. I'm not sure my husband would agree, but I seem to buy less clothes, better quality, but definitely less clothes. But also, I have so much. Before, I used to not rewear things. Yeah. It used to be, I'll just...
Why was that? Why?
I don't know. That was a mindset. I did go through a set where, I still never wear my evening dresses more than once. That is something I have to...
It's all those red carpets.
Get out. No, I used to go to a lot more stuff than that, but I never used to wear. Also, because I think I live in a small country.
Oh yeah.
So and everybody knows everybody. So you would.
We do the big Arab weddings where actually you can't wear the same dress. But that's not about.
But
quantity.
Did you see what?
We're not going to.
Did you see what
different Arab wedding every week?
Did you see what Kate does?
Kate
Princess of
sorry, darling, Kate.
Yes.
Kate.
So, but she's recycling and repurposing a lot of her clothes, and she's leading the way, and that's what we need. So she has a dress with a shoulder thing. She has it removed, made a bit different. Works quite well. You have to just please stop buying rubbish. Think about the people that are making it. You're not helping.
So what also the sort of trends we're seeing, like in terms of, the push against fast fashion and sustainability, is this whole reseller market, right? Yes. So in the news the other day, it was about Gucci joining a growing number of brands that are taking control of their own resale. Right.
That's just basically as well as the financial gain, because they want to keep all the profits kind of thing. I get that. I mean, Rolex are doing that as well.
But at least in that way it's authentic
and it's original and I love the idea. I mean, Valentino have also made. What is it? Valentino have opened a boutique for some of their archive stuff as well, so that they're going to be selling that.
I mean, that's a history lesson.
That's a history lesson. I mean, Ralph Lauren also just, they sent me an invite to purchase some of these iconic dresses that they had, or some people have worn on the red carpet, and they've had from their archives. I think that's a fantastic idea. Yeah. I'm obviously not a size 0, so it didn't go down
it's obviously really popular. I mean, I read somewhere that the luxury second-hand market is growing 4 times faster than the primary luxury market, at 12% per year versus 3%.
I only have one problem with that. Sometimes they outprice themselves.
Yeah.
So you get these stuff that's in the second-hand market or in the resale market, and they're asking stupid money for it.
But maybe that's why the brands are sort of reclaiming.
Yes, just to have control in that.
Just to have control.
Yeah.
I mean, that. Just to go back to the market value, luxury resale already represents a 24 billion market today.
Wow, amazing.
I
think I would be interested to see how much of that percentage is handbags.
Or watches.
Or watches. I mean, the watches market is now going crazy with the reseller market. I mean, it always has been there.
It's been so volatile, though.
But now a lot of the watch houses, like Rolex, are also going to start having their own reselling shops, so at least they're authentic Rolexes, that you're buying. But then you have people like Bukhara also who've teamed up with Sotheby's, so that you can buy through them, and they're pre-certified. And then you've got like Watchfinder, who's teamed up with Nordstrom, and they have shops inside Nordstrom.
And what was that thing that you did with eBay?
With eBay. eBay is a fantastic platform because they also offer a guarantee. So if a watch is over a certain amount, they do an authenticity guarantee, so that where you're putting your money, that you are getting exactly what you pay for. I love the way that they work. I love the model of eBay. I think
but I guess it's a bit scary online, someone downloading a big chunk of money, sending over, and then someone runs off with it.
Yeah, but that's where eBay protects you, right? So you have that protection there. I don't think I'd do it with anybody else.
Okay, so In terms of, so we talked a lot about the luxury market, right? Resellers, it's about durable and
Yes.
timeless nature of luxury goods.
Because when you're buying vintage, when you're buying old, you're not contributing to constant waste and this constant filling up of this consumerism, you know, of more.
And do you think that's why, well, I imagine that's why luxury brands are also, you know, limiting their capsule collections?
Of course. They don't produce in huge, they shouldn't produce in huge numbers, right? Because also then what's luxury about that? You know, you walk into a room and you've got 15 other people wearing the same jacket as you. What's luxury about that? What's individual about that?
There are lots of people that want to dress like me. They're called lesbians. People that are obsessed with... anyway,
I don't think there's anyone that wants to dress like me.
Should we do our
questions? You know, that's my favourite part. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Top 5.
Shoot, top 5. I think there were
top
some very good.
I mean, there was a lot, actually, a lot
of the repetitive, which was in
Not-
the sense.
yeah,
no,
repetitive
repetitive in
is-
the sense.
but it was a quite passionate
Yes.
topic amongst all of you. There was a lot of sadness there.
Yes. Yeah, I felt that. I actually felt there was a lot of sadness there. I felt in the first podcast that we did about the luxury and the queue, and I felt there was a lot of anger in that.
A lot of anger.
But in this, there was genuine care and there was some sadness. The humanity that came through in this, I thought, was really fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why you're my followers. Love you guys.
So, question number 1.
Ding, ding, ding.
People can't be seen in the same outfit twice.
That's what we said.
I don't get this.
But
Well, we were
that's
talking
what
about social media,
that's what we
right?
thought. That's social media, right? TikTok and Instagram.
Outfits
Nobody
of
wants
the
to- Outfits of the day.
day.
I mean, what happened to OOT? You know, why? Why outfit of the day and then outfit of the night and then but have one outfit and remodel it.
But
and-
what makes us? I mean, I don't know. What makes it
'Cause we're
so
obsessed
bad
with the
to be
new.
seen? You know,
we're obsessed with the new,
because
right?
we're not. Well, it's still.
That's
if
why-
you restyle though an outfit the
It
right
can look
way, it
different.
can look completely different.
It's like
new.
people, you know what it is? It's that horrible thing.
Accessorize.
No, remember that horrible thing? There was a thing where people do unboxing. Unboxing.
No, I can't.
I couldn't. Incoming and unboxing. Who does these things for handbags? And then it went to shoes, and then it went to I'm like,
Actually,
do
that's
more.
less though now. I
Now,
think.
I think
Now it's much
finally
less,
I've gotten
yeah.
through to everyone. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. It's
I think
so
people
tacky.
realised the sort of engagement went down. They were not interested. But yeah, you're right. People can't be seen in the same outfit twice.
It's not that they can't be, it's that they choose not to be.
Yeah, they don't. They feel that they will be seen differently if they're not always like wearing something new. But I don't think that's something to aspire to anymore.
Absolutely not, and especially not when it's Primark, where your one outfit is worth, well, your 10 outfits are worth, I don't know.
Now,
and
the
then they go to rubbish.
Question 2.
If you insist.
I thought this particularly was quite interesting because I wasn't expecting these comments to come through. And there was actually a larger number than I realised. So it was, imagine we charter at least 3 times 747s per week of their clothes, who they mean there, I don't know, across the globe.
Yeah, I remember this because she did not want to say the brands that were shipping out, but they were
That
fast
blew my
fashion.
mind.
I know, imagine.
But
so
why is
you've
that
got-
not? That could also be the online luxury.
No, because she attained it to certain fast fashion brands that ship out
Yeah.
these clothes to, like, they charter 3 747s.
Actually, yeah, there
Imagine
was-
the footprint of that.
Yeah, there was another comment that said, I'm a sales manager
Yes.
for a cargo airline.
Yes, exactly.
And we have several fast fashion brands as clients. So that relates to the...
to that.
3 per week.
3 per week. So just imagine, the carbon footprint of that. And is that all really being sold? What's
And
happening
how
to
much
all
of
that
that is being
product?
chucked in, like,
Yes.
you know, less than a year later? I mean, that would be an interesting...
Yes, I have a question for you guys. If you want to feel like that you want to answer me this, when you buy fast fashion, how long do you keep that outfit for? Whether it be a skirt, a shirt, a t-shirt, I'm interested to know, do you buy it, wear it just for the month and then throw it away or give it away? I'd really be interested to know.
I think a lot of it is compulsive behaviour. I think
Yeah.
it's about making yourself feel good. I think that's people why they do it. They just go
But who
in,
needs
they feel a
that?
bit low. You know, the way that society is and consumerism and all of that, it drives you, you feel good when you buy.
Buy
when you
something,
should
yeah.
buy something.
But how long does that
But
last?
we need to change that, right? We need to change, you know, feel
That
good
gratification.
about... Yeah, just the
What you
simple,
achieved, yeah.
quiet moments
Feel
that
good
you
about
have.
helping others.
Helping others.
Feel good
having-
about making a conscious decision.
Laughing with your
Yes.
friends, reading a book, like...
Like us yesterday, me and you.
We didn't read a book.
We didn't read a book, but we did have a lot of laugh.
We did have
We did have a lot of laughs.
a la 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 la.
A lot of laughs. Right.
Right. So anyway, that blew my mind. I thought that was really interesting, and I hadn't heard that before. So okay. So number 3. Bing.
Bing.
For me, it's simple. Less but better made and higher quality is more. This is modern luxury.
Absolutely. This is luxury. It doesn't even have to be modern luxury. You buy less, you buy better, and you make it last, and you restyle it, you rework it. Honestly, good quality clothes stand the test of
But
time.
I actually remember saving up for certain pieces.
Of course.
That I still have today.
Yeah.
And I don't think, people want that instant growth. They don't think about saving up or waiting for a certain piece.
But nobody wants to wait
Yeah,
anymore.
but it was so satisfying being able to go in and get that.
Buy that. But now you've got, look, because nobody wants to wait, they're even willing to pay more for certain things, right? It goes back to that, what we said about resellers. You know, you want something, but you can't get it. So you're just going to pay double to get it for something. So you want this instant gratification on all levels, right? You want to be able to feel good on a Friday night when you're going out. So you immediately go out and buy something to wear, whether you really like it, whether you want it in your cupboard for a long time.
You just
don't
want to be seen,
care.
yeah.
You just want to be seen in it. And
It's-
that has to change.
Yeah, it's funny, just on the reseller market thing. I mean, the only time I would go to resellers market is because if there was a particular design that I loved, even an element of craftsmanship that you don't see very often, then that's when I would personally go back to the reseller. It's like jewellery.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah,
of
of
jewellery
course.
is not made in the same way, and techniques, and that's when I love it.
Yeah, some vintage jewellery is outstanding.
Yeah.
But, you know, you have to think about, you have to make conscious decisions when you're spending. You know, you have to, people say, yeah, but it's okay for you. You can afford to buy better things. No, everyone can afford to buy, at some level, the best of what they can, right?
Hold on, because people view the better things as what? They view it as Dior.
As
they
Dior,
view it,
yeah.
Why
And
does
you
it
can't-
have to be
Let me tell
all
you.
about those brands? Why
Let me
couldn't it
tell-
be about other
good brands. There are so many out there. You know, I've already named a couple of the T-shirt brands that are fantastic. And even me, that I can afford. There was a T-shirt that Dior made last year. It was stupid. I have a gazillion Dior T-shirts. All of them paid 500, 600 pounds for something. One T-shirt that all of a sudden went up to 800 and 900 pounds. It was exactly the same as the other ones I had. I'm like, you know what? There's got to be a time when you stop being stupid.
Did you just call yourself stupid?
I was stupid. There's many stupid things that I've made, and that was the decision. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to buy this.
I'm not. But just a little relating question. I know I've been doing a lot of 2s instead of 1 question, but
Yes,
there
I
was
know.
some really good. There was a lot.
There was a lot.
But
to
I
do.
want to touch on this. It's similar to what I've just read out, but it says, I've always been taught quality over quantity.
Yes.
Today it's very different and
Yes.
problematic. Now, the word taught I thought was really interesting because it's again about education. It's about, you know...
What was I saying to you when we grew up? I was definitely in my house. You bought the best that you could because that was what was going to last.
And appreciate
it's
it.
also
But when you buy less, you appreciate what you have more, right?
Yeah.
So I just thought I loved that use of the word taught.
Absolutely.
Okay, so question number 4. Bing. Also, good quality stuff,
Darling stuff.
can be problematic. from a resource use perspective. So I think what this
What she's talking about, cashmere or
what this person's talking about, I think, is, you know, hands up. We can't just blame fast fashion. We've got to also blame consumerism as a whole. You know, even, you know. But I think what they're misunderstanding is if you've just spent 100 grand on a bag, you're not going to be chucking that in a landfill.
No, that really actually
But
for me, no.
Carbon
no.
footprint. Hello, all these garments that are being flown everywhere around the world just to comfort our needs.
But Nez, a designer company, is transporting a lot less. It's volume. The problem is volume, right?
Yeah.
The problem is also volume and the amount of waste.
Yeah, so
Of
waste, I
course.
mean, they're all different issues, but in terms of the carbon footprint,
Yeah, but they're not. But a Chanel
you're-
is not going to send three
But I'm talking about an
747
online
stay,
platform.
weekly.
I'm talking about an online platform. So if they're selling a customer across the world like one T-shirt, and that person wants it for ease flown to, you know, all the way across
But
the world,
I
still,
think a lot of them are dealing with that. I mean, you've got the Net-a-Porters of the world, and they have hubs in different places. So they are trying to service that hub. So you've got one
localization.
Yeah, and look, and we have that happening here in the Middle East, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I take the fifth
You are
on this one.
problematic.
I am very problematic. Yeah.
And so straight on to our last question, number 5. As a
Yes.
as a sad result of where we are as humanity,
Yes.
we want fast, disposable, easy route.
I couldn't agree with that
Couldn't
more.
agree with
Thank
you.
you very much. You are very smart lady or gentleman who wrote this in. I cannot remember, but it all boils down to humanity, because it's not just about the landfill. It's not just about the environment. It's about how much can they be paying a human to be making that garment, and in what conditions.
Let's make much more thoughtful, kinder. Purchases.
Yeah.
And the way we live our life.
And
Come
the way
on,
we live our
guys.
lives. Yeah. Let's be kind to one another. Everything, it's in our hands. Everything is in our hands by our choice. Choose wisely. Choose kindly. Let's be nice to one another. And I still love you, Nez.
I still love
I'll
you.
still love
I'll
you.
still love you. Oh, bye.